Harish, gonna watch the missa. Honey, Nanabojo, Wabem Constant Dishnakas, Makodo dem Nindao, Wikwem Kong Don Jaba, Mampi Boating, Don Janaki. Hello, greetings. My name is Darren Corbier. I gave you the three introductions that the Nishnawbek would use when they greeted each other. What we're going to be talking about today is a little bit on introductions, not so much that's for another lesson, but for lesson one, we're going to talk about the use of nouns in the Anishinaabe language. The academics, when it comes to the Anishinaabe language, say that up to 75% of the Anishinaabe language is based on verbs, and we'll get into more of that information a little later on. But the remaining 25% is noun based. And the nouns are always broken down into two general categories, two major categories: inanimate or animate. Let's see. And inanimate. When we refer to something as being animate or inanimate, it changes the structure of the adjectives, of the diminutives, of all the other words that follow. For example, there is no hard and fast rule. Okay, when it comes to determining whether something is animate or inanimate, there's no law that says one thing or the other. But generally speaking, anything living, anything that moves on its own, or has a heartbeat, all those things are considered to be animate. Trees, rivers, clouds, weather, they're considered to be living things. Things that are inanimate are things that don't have any of these. They are non-living. And I guess the best way to define something that is inanimate is to compare it to what is animate. So an inanimate object would be non-living. It wouldn't necessarily be able to move on its own, nor does it have a heartbeat. In the Anishinaabe language, for example, when we talk about animate objects, believe it or not, let me just take this out here. The word for car in the Anishinaabe language is da-ban. And for the Anishinaabe, a car is considered to be an animate object. Because it falls within that definition, it moves on its own. So as you're going through with the language course, keep those in mind, that we're going to be switching back and forth between animate versus inanimate objects. That's probably the primary rule when it comes to the Anishinaabe language, is that you have to understand that things are considered as either living or non-living. Okay? See you later.